Yeah, things haven't been going so well for me lately. So many things have gone wrong, I actually had to talk to someone about it. And he said, well, you know the old saying, it could be raining pussy and you'd get hit with a hard dick. I was like, I never really heard that one before, but thanks anyway, Father. I'm Catholic. You know how Al-Qaeda has to promise prospective terrorists 72 virgins? I think that's the same promise the Catholic Church makes when it's looking for new priests. The only difference is the church actually delivers. Hey, I'm not saying all priests are bad. What I'm saying is when I was young, I only went to confession once, and it sounded just like this. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Was it of a homosexual nature? Well, no. Next! Then I decided to get professional help. After complete physical, my doctor told me I was this close to having a nervous breakdown due to the extra stress I put on myself worrying about disappointing people. Then he told me how disappointed he was with me. He smiled, I smiled. I was like, if I knew it was going to be a complete physical, I guess I would have washed my ass a little better. Besides, I thought those guys were supposed to wear some kind of rubber glove when they did that. And I wasn't really expecting that from a psychiatrist anyway. I adopted a crack baby. I needed the connections. The other day I met a fat crackhead. I said, you must be new at this. The other day I was in New York City. This homeless man came up to me. He put his face in his hands and he started sobbing about how he was ready to end it all because he thought that the whole world had turned its back on him. Or some shit like that. By that point I couldn't really hear him anymore because I was about a half a block away by then. Hey, you know what else they got in New York City? Hookers. Yeah, I was shocked too. I turned down this one street, they were all over the place. It was disgusting. So, I'm getting a Hummer. As she's pleasuring me, she starts sneaking a finger around towards the back door. I'm like, lady, you shouldn't stick your finger up my ass. You're not my psychiatrist. She stops what she's doing, looks up at me with this nasty look on her face, and she just said, hey, I don't tell you how to do your job. I was like, you're right, you're the professional, you may proceed. Hey, will you guys help me with one joke? I'm going to tell you a joke, and I'm going to say this chick was so ugly, and you all yell out, how ugly was she, okay? Now, I got set up on a blind date one time. Now, I'm not a cheap guy, but this chick was so ugly. When our drinks came, I didn't even reach for my wallet. For 20 minutes, she's walking around holding her glass. I go, why don't you set your glass down? She said, I was afraid you're going to roofie me. I said, actually, I was, but you're so fucking ugly, I took it myself. That's right, I Bill Cosby'd myself. Then I said, feels like it's starting to kick in, we better leave. I'll drive. Oh, the ugly chick said she wanted someone that's a little bit crazy in the bedroom. So I took a shit on the bed and I wiped my ass with a pillow. I said, is that crazy enough for you? Now pick up your chins and clean up